Hey guys, my name is Sosumi. Sosumi means a timid person in Korean language. Today, I want to say my story. Before speaking, don't mention my English. I know my English is suck. I studied English myself in Korea without teacher. If you cannot speak English but graduate middle school, I'm sure you can speak English like me. Just practice every day. Okay, let's start. People like to hear about the story in which a man struggles with his impossible situation and finally get over it, such as the one in the movie Ludi or Pursuit Happiness. The story in the movie is somewhat similar as the life that I've been going through, but mine is still progressing and much more love than the movie story. I was admitted to enter a distinguished high school, but due to my economic situation, I had to go a faraway high school, which offered a scholarship. During my high school years, I took the responsibilities of Vice President of Students Committee and President of Students Live in Dormitory, and also a chief of theatrical club. Working as a chief of a theatrical club, I was attracted to the charm of place and set my goal to be a director of movie making. After graduating from high school, I worked in a theater company. I worked there as an actor and also director. Working as director, I learned to make video which seemed to be more suited to express my artistic sensibility than plays. I felt that I needed professional knowledge, therefore I decided to take higher education. Because of my financial situation, I had to work hard to get the money for the college tuition. At 10 p.m., I became a waiter in the hostess bar. At 1 a.m., I became a karaoke tote. At 5 a.m., I delivered the newspapers. And after taking a nap, I worked as a McDonald's crew. While working, I always carried a handbook to study mathematics and English. It was so tough that I was totally exhausted physically, but I was so satisfied with my thinking that I was getting step by step to my goal. I worked so hard that I could get a 2 years tuition fees within 6 months. During the rest 3 months before examination day, I devoted myself to studying. I was admitted to dream the university. I dreamed to make a girlfriend and enjoy the campus life, but oh my god, I slept only 2 or 3 hours almost every day because of my top class schedule, assignments, and exams. To take a rest, I decided to serve in military, but super normal my life, I was sent to a prison. Don't get me wrong, I served in the Department of the Justice as a prison guard. At the time I finished the military service, tuition fees has been almost doubled. I started an enterprise before I returned to the school. It was internet broadcasting service that singers private life and make music video. It was before the word UCC has been coined. Our idea and concept was a kind of ethical and sensational. However, I had to discontinue the enterprise because of the investor's bankruptcy. I was expelled from lodging house and I started homeless life. It was too hungry and so cold. Since I had already paid the tuition before, I became homeless. I attended school in the state of homeless. I attached a paper on the toilet door under construction and I take a shower. Sometimes I spend my time drinking with another homeless in a train station. I was able to receive a scholarship and qualified for early graduation. I have lots of experience in various fields. I'm confident that of my ability, and I insist that my excellence should be recognized. Korea is such a closed society in which people evaluated a man not only in the respect of his ability, but also his personal connections and monetary compensation. But I can never give up. Therefore, I'm still challenging. I don't have money and connection, but I'm making a drama without script. Everyone tells me, give up, just go on easy and normal way. But I consummate this drama, and then I say, impossible is nothing to people.